Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Well, this is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you're welcome to this channel. And today we're going to be dealing with stocks as usual. And I got a couple of stocks that I will be watching coming this week for long-term portfolio, for long-term holdings. Okay, and we're also going to talk about how the market actually reacted last week, how we closed, plus what we have in terms of U.S. economic calendar, and also the S&P 500 map, okay? And why Tesla is also getting hammered as well as NVDA, okay? So these are just gonna be some analysis based on price actions, right? So let's take a look at the market and we talk about the market, and then we can digress into what the US economic calendar is gonna look like. Okay, so right now we have SPY. Okay, this is Spider 500 ETF. So we're looking at what I call my inverse head and shoulder here. Okay, and that technically is a bullish pattern, right? So we're looking for we got this head right here, the left side, the head, and then the right side. So in most cases, right, we have this movement, and then stocks tend to, you know, bounce off area, bounce off level, and then boom to the upside. Okay, so if we're looking at this, we're looking at this move downwards, sharp move downwards. We got support right here, and guess what? We got this right side. So we're actually revisiting that shoulder right there on the right side. So that makes it an inverse head and shoulder, and it is a bullish chart pattern. So therefore we're going to be looking at 535, 540 as a form of support on the market. Okay, but I think we've sold off so much, and so much that, you know, we got 45 41 on the RSI, and MACD is pointing really downwards. So we're gonna be looking for more volume to come in, and then try to retest the 50 exponential moving average again. If we get to 546 and more sell pressure comes in, we can still continue to pull lower. That's where you want to go on your put position, and so on and so forth. Okay, now also taking a look at QQQ, which is the same boat. Okay, we're looking at this as well, and our next support is 440, 441. That is our next support on that. If this immediate 448, 447 doesn't hold as a support, so keep an eye out on this name. If 450 reclaim, we can push back to the upside, but before the upside, we're also gonna get some a resistance along the way. Now let's take a look at the economic calendar now, before we forget. Right now we got Monday, September 9th. Okay, so we got the wholesales, consumer credit, of course, at 3 p.m. Tuesday is gonna be NFIB index, optimism index. Okay, Wednesday is gonna be consumer price index. We're gonna have our core CPI, and then Thursday we're gonna have our core PPI, followed by initial jobless claim, and of course our import data as well, consumer sentiment. Okay, so we can't really wait to have a J Power in, which is going to be September 18. That is when we're gonna make a decision based on rate. So we are all expecting the Fed to actually drop a rate. Okay, also Tesla indeed took a deep dive as well. Remember, this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. Tesla right here, we took a very decent pull to the downside, followed by the market, right? And as well NVIDIA as well. Okay, so which is really a weak pullback for these names, right? So looking at it, let's take a look at this is also Friday close. Let's take a look at 1 week. You see that 12.55% on NVIDIA, 12.7 on AVGO. AMD is at 7.66 with Google at about 7%. Okay. Right now I did also pick up some on AVGO because I love the company and I think they can still do well. But overall, semiconductor technology is down, followed by our industrial and the banks. Okay, utilities just holding it right there, and as well as consumer defensive, that include our household and personal product sectors. So okay, so that's what really happened last week on these beautiful sector. Okay, so next stock, our most important stock here will be coming up shortly. DKNG right here, we're looking at the downtrend. That is what we're looking at right here on DKNG. I did play this some time ago and I got out of almost $50 per share because I got tired of watching paint dry, right? So right now we're looking at the support here at 34 and with resistance right here on this downtrend break, and then we're going to be looking at $40 again. Moreover, we also have American football and all that going on, so you're going to be having a lot of guys using this app for betting and stuff like that. Cisco right now, we're looking at support at the 50. If 4850 doesn't hold, we're looking at the 50 exponential moving average and then the 200 moving average. But solidly, we have support right around this 48 47 area for now on Cisco. It's good name. I think they're still gonna be investing in all them AI activities, AI move as well. Meta right here, we're looking at a pullback here and failed the 50 exponential moving average after it failed the 20. Right here we're looking at 500 as support, natural support. If it doesn't hold, then we can continue back into 490 on Meta. AMD as well, another semiconductor chips, and also so on and so forth, gaming and all that. We're looking at an exposure here on AMD, 135 130. That is going to be the support on this name, so keep an eye out as it continues to help out your portfolio. Anyways, Amazon here also took a deep dive on Friday, and we actually tried and broke through the 50 exponential moving average right into 180, only to reject it and then follow the market to the downside. Look for 170 as support on Amazon. Palantir with an inclusion, we're looking at Palantir to break through 33 and more to the upside. Overall, I'm looking for 35 or even 40 on Palantir long term. Right now, our support is our $30 per share on that name. NVIDIA, mother of all stocks, right? NVIDIA at this point, we're also looking at a beautiful pattern here, and however, our support is going to be 100 if 105 doesn't hold. Okay, if it doesn't reclaim 105, my bad. If it doesn't reclaim 105, then we can sell right off into 100, and that is where the market makers will be there to shake the weak hands out of NVIDIA. But for now, we break through 105, 106, and then we can continue rally right into 110 in the coming days. Okay, VOO as well, we're looking at inverse head and shoulder with 495 as support, and also Schwab SCHD, we're looking at more to the downside, about $81.15, $81. That is going to be our support, guys. The remaining chart, I'm going to post them up on my stock tweet and on X account as well. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for spending your weekend with me, guys. Peace and love. Bye bye.